Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about... Well, hello there guys and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday morning. It's 8:30 a.m. here in UK and we have some grinding to do. What's up Del Patel, what's up Growler, what's up Rocket, what's up Zakantor, Zakanator, what's up Mr. Plays, what's up Cassetto, and what's up Beer Khan. And yeah, so I've done some decent work thus far. Champions 2460 from India, very good. I'm from Latvia, but I'm in the UK. I'm at 25 million here. What's up Akash? Good morning. Well, good morning Leo. Okay, I don't understand that one. And can we please keep the chat in English? I need that in war. Well, the war is in its placement phase. I uploaded my last war video yesterday. And, well, I'm glad to inform you that thus far there have been no deaths. Missed many streams because he was busy. It's fair enough, we're all getting busy. Oh, Lawrence. Good morning, man. I had a decent amount of sleep. Can't complain. Yes, I almost did the last one. Yes, I will top this season. We'll see how we do. We need to start playing better, but hopefully we top this season, yes. Oh, come on. One hit and... Whoopsie. There you go. Mando is asleep, my friend. Playing against 633 Nick Fury and he started without any persistent... That's funny. They have had a lot of bugs, man, with the persistent charges. They have had a lot of bugs with persistent charges. Nice comeback. Yeah, man, that was come to Jesus moment. As soon as I saw that my health is below 18%, I was like, I am so dead. I decided to take up Hulkbuster due to overflow of tech for CC max attack on yesterday. Nice. Hulkbuster is so fun, man. Yes, I know that Jedi Knights lost their war against ISO 8. And I think ISO 8 is going up against New Nation, which is kind of good for us. So, well, there's no point in trying to guess what's going to happen. If we want to win this season, we simply need to play the best we can and hope it works out. Studying, but you also got to watch my stream. Well, you can do both. But yeah, Hulkbuster is definitely a great rank up choice. Absolutely love that one. No, they're not gonna ban you. It's their problem, man. Mando smash, Mando time, Mando sleep. Pretty much that's the gist, I suspect. Rank 3 my 6-star max yesterday. Well, that's also a very solid choice. I have rank 3 Magneto myself and I absolutely enjoy playing him.
Shut up and take my money!
Lawrence Clark $2. Wake and baked, oh no.
Aw, thank you very much, Lawrence. Thank you. There we go. Will Quake's aftershock damage get the attack bonus of stun vulnerability? I believe so, yes. You should get that as a bonus. Quake was always fun to play on those vulnerability nodes. I should not have done that. Hey, Lawrence.
Thank you for your patronage.
Give me your fucking money!
I like your Act 7 guidance. Do you have any similar thing to Act 6? Yes. With recent champions, I have revisited some parts of Act 6 with more recent champions, but I haven't remade the guides. Perhaps I will in the future. But I have posted guides for all of that stuff as well. $25 million, right? So this is where we have started pretty much. So let's stream one more tonight, and then one tomorrow. It should be good. Don't think he's... No, I don't know. He's not top 5 skill in my opinion. I think he's somewhere in top 10, but I don't think he's top 5. I legitimately think that Malman and Falcon now are in the top 5. That being said, I still absolutely love Night Rusher. We'll have a look later. I'm almost 60% done. Well, good luck and good job thus far, and good luck finishing it, my friend. Right, let's smash time. Man, Corvus with no charges is sometimes so depressing. I think Falcon is up there as well. Falcon is proving himself as well as possible right now. Whoopsie. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, my Mole Man might end up going to rank 3. I do want to dupe my Falcon and take my Falcon up though. Possibly more than unduped rank 3 Mole Man. Best Science champ for 616. I'll stick Temper Path. Why do you need a specific science champion? You need Poison Minty and you need Fury. So, let's say half work. She's the best though. Let me check on May. Abomination with Red Guardian's energy would be really good. That's probably the best thing that you can do. Yeah, it's Abomination if you have Red Guardian's energy or Hulk. Immortal Abomination doesn't really work because you don't have Fury. Night Rusher came back for Quality Quest. Oh yeah, Night Rusher is so good for Quality Quest, man. It works so well. I use Night Rusher for map 6 on dot lanes when I run Darkhawk. Nice. Yeah, that can work for sure. Right. Let's crack on. I think that should work out well enough. Yeah, should be good here. But yeah, Night Rusher has a lot of uses. The only thing that I really don't like about Night Rusher is how suicide unfriendly he is. That's like the only thing that bothers me about the champion. Other than that, I absolutely love everything about him. Let's get into the incinerate. Get a bunch of power. And win this fight. Very simple. Plan and execution. I should take somebody up to rank 3 as a 6-star, so I have a few catalysts I could use. Easy money. Man, Arena is Ouchie Mastery is so much better. So much better. Look at that, I have 215,000 battle chips now. That's a lot for me. Can never hoard those things. Good morning, Natalie. How are you? Yeah, it really does fly with Suicide March seasons, and you also get slightly more points because you get points in arena also based on your PI. So the higher PI you have, the more points you get per fight. So sometimes, like let's say when you're refreshing or really rushing, it's also worth putting on like a boost, just like 30% champion boost, because that also gives you more points per fight. What do I expect for 7.2 rewards? More or less repeat of 7.1, just a bit more spicier. I expect pretty much every single item to be the same, just upped quantities. Yeah. Some 6-star 6-on crystals, some generic ones, some 6-star shards, some 6-star rank up gems, some tier 5 Bs, some tier 2 alphas, and some 6-star shards. 6-star next crystal. Maybe this time a class next crystal. Something. About rank 3, my 9th 6-star looking for cosmic. What would you do? Chorus Glaive with CGR. Do you run Ouchie Masteries a lot? If you play with Suicides, then probably Chorus Glaive. I think if you have Suicide Masteries active, it's still hands down Chorus is the best cosmic in the game. If you don't play Suicides, then probably Cosmic Ghost Rider. Act 6 rewards were bad? Yeah. I think Act 6 rewards were quite bad. Like for instance, Act 4 gave us like a generic and a class awakening gem of respect to star level that we were meant to use 4 stars. Then we had Act 5, which gave I think 2 class gems and a generic gem. And then Act 6 all of a sudden has only 1 gem in total. Also, no 6-star signature stones in sight. I think looking back, Act 6 rewards are quite dog shit and are gonna be outdated really quickly. Yeah, if you have Suicides almost always active, then go with Chorus Glaive, man. Chorus Glaive has helped me so much, honestly. He's well earned his catalyst back. I might not him use too much like in Alliance War and stuff like that, but he's like the most popular AQ champion by miles. And he sorts out so many problems in Alliance Quest. And also in quests, he still does well enough. Like with the rank 3 6-star Chorus, I was able, without boost, just go and do Act 6, Act 7, so yeah, I think that's that I'd go with. What's up, Orange? Feel like people won't bother exploring Act 6? Yes, me too. I feel exactly this. I probably wouldn't bother if I was like just catching up and Act 7 was out and stuff like that. Only way I would ever go back to Act 6 is when 6-star rank 4s and rank 5s are out there, and I can do just, you know, kind of like people do Act 4 now to go back for the mastery points. That would be like the only reason I would ever go back to Act 6. If I had content appropriate strength roster when I was catching up the game, I would not focus on Act 6 at all. I would do the variants, I do Abyss, I would do Act 7. And again, as I said, then if you have like absolutely jacked roster, let's say we have 6-star rank 4s or rank 5s, I would at some point probably go back there. But that's what it is. So yeah, I think you're quite right there. At 6.3 and 6.4 to finish, if we're done 100%, 7.1 already in all the variants, I don't want to do it. Yeah, Act 6 is it's not great. Not all of it is bad. There's quite a lot of Act 6 that I enjoyed. But ultimately, there are a ton of things that I didn't enjoy. There are a ton of things that maybe I was able to enjoy because I have a jacked roster and I'm a bit glutton for punishment, but I know for a fact many people wouldn't enjoy, if you catch my drift. But yeah, Act 6 was not a great piece of content at all. Didn't make the game fun. Some fun lanes, like, I know, Icarus map was fun, let's say. That Backblast map was fun with Ghost. I liked the energy adoption nodes. Those are really fun, like in Captain Marvel movie quest. Because you could, like, cheese a lot of stuff, and it's cool, it's fun. But then there were a lot of BS lanes as well. And what's even worse is that they made some really, really tricky lanes. But what made it feel even worse is that they also put on worst possible matchups on them often, and like made it like pretty much as hard as possible. Let's say Caustic Temper lane, nobody would complain about it if... Oh crap, what did I do? Whoopsie. Ah, no! Whoops, my bad. This one's on me. I got carried away and thought. But what I meant, anyways, I lost the 6-star rank too. Man, that's annoying. Like Caustic Temper lane, if they put Iron Fists and Kamala Khans on it and stuff like that, nobody would complain about it. But they put like the worst champions possible, like King Groots and Mysterios and stuff like that you can't really debuff or poison, and that made it just feel so kind of like childish and spiteful. I don't know. There was no TFR CC and 6-star Awakening gem. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, again, 6-star Awakening gems, in previous acts we had like 3 Awakening gems. Like, go back and check out Act 5 rewards and stuff like that. We had more. My thoughts on Act 7.2 beta? Well, I'm not in it, so I don't have any thoughts. If I was in it, you'd have seen me stream it. But, yeah. I think I decided not to look into it a lot, just so I have like better experience when I actually go and do it. Is the MCU real cinema? Oh, you listen to Scorsese. I think it is. I think it's definitely real cinema, because they have... It's not just about like superpowers and pew pew pew. There's also a lot of interesting storylines, character growth. I haven't watched any videos really about 7.2. Spoil the 6-star course, so I'm considering just getting it done. That's fine. Like, again, yeah, you can do Act 6. Like, I did Act 6. There's nothing wrong about doing Act 6. But it's just not rewarding, well-designed piece of content. Well, that's fair. I also think it is cinema. I think somebody's just sad that they're losing any relevancy. Grind for unlocking suicide's almost over. Just need one more core. Nice, man. You're gonna love them so much. Suicide's so good. So good. Yes, I did watch episode 6 of WandaVision, but we will not talk about it here up until Monday. Will I max out Noodle, man? There is a chance that I will do it, but if I will, that it will be like 90% if we need him on defense. If somebody in my battle group will have a 6-star, or somebody already have maxed him out, then probably not. But if nobody else, like, we'll have him and we will need him for defense, yeah, I will. Yeah, WandaVision, we talk about last episode starting Mondays, so I give everybody like 2 days to watch it, because I think it's perfectly fair. Oh, whoa, 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 easy there, Cowboy. I think he will be a good defender, and that's the thing. Okay, so here is the paradox of MCOC community. And I'll take a tiny bit time to explain, then I'll actually switch to the quote-unquote dramatic scene. So you guys can look at me, right? Here is the thing that annoys me. When it comes to content creators, let's say unofficial marketing department within the community, if there's a chance, any chance of a big yellow number, words like God tier get tossed about and whatever. Let's take a look at the release of Jubilee. Jubilee has no purpose in this game, no real one. There's not a single thing she does best or well enough to be considered as like a solid option for anything. Therefore, release Jubilee in 2021 is, well, in a lot of ways similar to, let's say, release of Iron Patriot. Just not good enough already right now, and will get less and less relevant with time. And still, people were excited for Jubilee. Still, when we saw CCP videos, God tier, insane damage, crazy burst, mega utility, whatever. And now we have Psycho Man. Psycho Man will 100% for a fact have a place in contest. It might not be the great one, it might just be the defense. His utility might be enough to carry him offensively somewhere as well. That's still subject to speculation. But he's going to be a decent / great defender for a fact. And there is like zero enthusiasm about him. And it just shows how superficial MCOC players are. If I can't see a big yellow number, then... And what's worse is it's coming from top down. Because yeah, there was no single, oh my god, Psycho Man is gonna be such an insane super mega tier defender. There was no, oh my god, Psycho Man is gonna be so useful. But the reality of the matter is, like, if a champion is good on defense, he is more valuable than somebody that does nothing well. So anyway, I can get back to this now. Was I here or was I here? Either way, we're staying here. Right, so we can move on now. That was a lecture time with KT1. So yeah, Psycho Man is like all but guaranteed to be an annoying defender, I think. Obviously he will have answers and stuff like that, but I do see him being placed on every single alliance for defense that has him. This is a stinky situation. Whatever. Jubilee's got there only July 4th. But the thing is, she's not even best at that because Jubilee didn't get a flashing images warning. Psycho Man did. So Psycho Man has her outdone even for July 4th. Yeah, Harlem, if every single champion in the game doesn't have 50k mediums, does that champion even exist? Well, it's not just that, it's kind of like Jubilee can throw some damage. So there's some base to say, oh my god, she's beyond Beyonce tier. Such a great utility, insane amount of damage. Of course, yes. No, I'm not disputing that. Like, if you have no champion, let's say if you have no 5 stars or 5-star Iron Patriot, and then you pull a 5-star Jubilee, obviously Jubilee is going to be star of your roster. I'm approaching this question from the point of withstanding the test of time, and let's say if you do have options, would you give your catalyst to Jubilee? Like, if you had access to vast majority of the mutant champions, like as if you have played for a while, would you give your catalyst to Jubilee? No playlist? No playlist. My bad. I'm not very good at cataloging stuff. Definitely not her. So yeah, I do think she's gonna be helpful to new champion. I do think that any average champion is gonna be helpful to any new player. Well, yeah, she's just a fine ranker, and it's important that people understand that. What's up, Chris? Actually, Cam has started making videos, which I'm very happy about, by the way. Cam has a YouTube channel and he has started making videos. If you got, I think I shouted it not too long ago in one of my vids, but I'll probably give him a shout at some point again. He's been uploading like every day, like 2 videos now for like a week or so. A lot of interesting stuff as well. I personally watch pretty much every single one of them, which is more I can say about vast majority of other content creators. Yeah, Angela buff is said to be values only. Close to farming skill TFICC, do you feel she? Whoa, doesn't that app She-Hulk is not a skill champion? You mean Science one? Yeah, I think Science and Dupe She-Hulk is still worth it. I would. Hey, what's up, Spartans? Hey, Spartans.
Hello, motherfucker.
My man.
Podcast of Champions, yeah. That's his channel. But yeah, Science, yeah, I would rank 3 Undupe She-Hulk myself, I think. Why are you struggling, Nihal? What are you struggling with? Yeah, message me online or Discord and we can talk. Don't want to get into it right now, but we can take a quick look-see afterwards. Line ID? It's same as my in-game name, it's also in the description, but it's... Also, if anybody wants to join my Discord, here you go. Hey, what's up, Zero Frost Ninja? Hey, Zero?
Hello there.
Rightio. My sound effects are on point. Oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. Psycho Man, yeah, I think he's gonna be useful on defense, first of all. Second of all, I do think that there will be some points of offensive use. Possible. I don't think he's gonna shine as like okay. Psycho Man is likely to have a similar place in the game as, let's say, Doc Ock. Yeah? Hey, what's up, Solar? So I didn't see your previous message, but hey, what's up? So my thoughts on Jubilee, I just explained. Jubilee, if you're new to the game, obviously Jubilee has some sort of innate value than pretty much Old Man Logan does or any other champion. But ultimately, she's like, what's the best way to explain? She's not a champion you'd ever decide to give your tier 5 catalyst or tier 5 basic or whatever. So she's not good. She's a bad champion, objectively. But yeah, I think Psycho Man is gonna have a similar role to Doc Ock. Doc Ock isn't a champion you use every day or often, but when you need him for something, he's like one of the best options. I think it's gonna be similar to Psycho Man. That domino fight was quite scary in my war video, yes. Will I be grinding for Super Scroll? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. How's the grind going? Slowly but surely. I don't think he's gonna go high. I think he's gonna go somewhere in 40s. 40 million. Low 40s or high 30s. I really enjoy playing Iron Man Infinity War. I have been tempted to rank 2, but I have a rank 2 Iron Man Infinity War, and I'm not gonna say that I use him much, but he is useful for some of the stuff. If you have Stealth Suit Spider-Man, I would consider taking him up because Stealth Suit is very helpful. Iron Man Infinity War is like one of those champions that's jack of all trades, master of none really, and his damage objectively takes too long to ramp up. But he can get a lot of stuff done. Well, it kind of depends on the CCP vids and stuff like that. Any prediction that you make now about against, well, for Super Scroll is useless. Because if there are going to be 10 CCP videos saying, oh my god, blow my nuts off, this guy's amazing, he's going to go higher. And if there won't be, he's going to go lower. Do you think is the best for Act 6.2 champion, Doom or Sorcerer? I think probably Sorcerer. I'm waiting for Null and Spawn. Many people are. But hopefully they come. I think this is going to be a good year in releases. I think there's going to be like Odin coming and a whole bunch of other interesting champs. First time here? Well, welcome, Mamati. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Psycho Man be top meta champ with numbers tweak. He has a potential to be, but he would need quite big numbers tweak. Utility wise, he definitely has top 5, let's say, tech utility, but he needs better numbers. He's still going to be good defender, I think. Yeah, exactly, Lawrence. I have quite similar feeling. Yes, Shastri, I do remember you. Well, I don't know the question to that. Again, I have played this game for a very, very long time, and I have always had like very big roster. So I don't grind, and I don't have to grind the way most people do. Like, I'm grinding for a featured 5-star, but I'm only using my 6-star champions, and that means I'm only grinding like 4 hours a day or less in this arena, and I'll put up like 50 something million. And I am not best point of advice. I have not historically been a big arena grinder. I have started grinding arena only very recently. Therefore, I have this whole missing piece of how many points I could up when I had XXX amount of champions. You know what I mean? Because like I grinded arena when, I don't know, 4 years ago. And then for like 3 years or 2 years or whatever, 3 and something years, I didn't grind arena like at all. I only have started doing it recently. So I don't have that perspective of, let's say, medium-sized roster in arena. Yeah, if Quake would go missing, that would not be a good feeling. Probably. Oh.
My right arm is a lot stronger than my left arm.
I think Cosmic class is the one that's going down a very bad rabbit hole as well. I think Mystic class has been stuck in a rabbit hole, where every Mystic champion, for whatever reason, apparently have to focus on like buffs and debuffs. You can do different things. It's kind of like, it's good that we have the class identities, but when it comes to like Mutant class and Mystic class, those champions are kind of like stuck. It's kind of like the Kabam devs have like blinders on their eyes, and they have like these are the only things that a Mystic champion should be able to do, for instance. And it's a very one-dimensional class. Even skill class overall, let's say if I had to pick one class I would play this game with, and I couldn't use champions from any other class, I'd go Science 100%. But then there is higher chance I'd go with skill class, which is objectively the worst class in the game, but they still have more diverse set of abilities than Mystic class. Stopped watching war videos because of Quake fights. Well, when here's the thing, like stubborn being gone means that Quake is unrivaled, the best Alliance war attacker for vast majority of the hand fights. And I can understand that you don't like watching Quake fights. That's fine. You don't have to watch every video I upload. It's perfectly fine. But at the same time, I will continue doing what's best for my alliance, not what makes for the most cinematic video. And for long as Quake is the best option for set amount of fights, I will bring her in the war to give myself the highest chance of winning the fight and give my alliance the highest chance of winning the war. My favorite champions for incursions, I love Carnage in there. I love Night Rusher, Silver Surfer, Hulkbuster's fun in incursions. There's a whole bunch of awesome incursion champs though. Kabam buff score again to a decent level. I don't know. Maybe. Would be interesting if they had some neutral class champs as playable. Yeah, that would be quite interesting. It's kind of like no class or something. Champ do I enjoy the most? I think it's Carnage. Quite sure it's Carnage. Carnage is so good, man. I mean, like, he's so fun. Tons of buffs, tons of debuffs. That savage animation style, unblockable special attacks, power gain. It's just huge amount of fun. The entire vibe using Carnage is just so aggressive and savage as if you're like tearing into the opponent. Love playing with Carnage. No, the game will not die and there's gonna be 6-star rank 5s. First of all, we don't know when that will happen, and second of all, they can always release 7 stars. Eventually, the game is headed towards 7 stars or something else, but and that's fine. And again, that is perfectly fine because the game didn't start with having 5 or 6 stars. The biggest worry is that they add 7 stars too soon, which I hope is not the case. but the game will not simply end when there's gonna be rank 5 6 stars. No, this game has a potential to go on for a very long time if Kabam doesn't do anything too stupid, which quite frankly is a miracle that they haven't killed it off yet. I didn't like using Quake for stubborn. I get really protective over her, so having to parry and let them hit into her. Yeah, I know, it is annoying. It is annoying, man. Venom's special 2. What's wrong with Venom's special 2? Alright. Well, maybe I'll put somebody over Ghost. Because I do think that Ghost... I still think Ghost is up there as like the best champion. If we're not counting Quake. But I also think that Ghost is getting quite hardline countered. And more champions are kind of Ghost proof to a degree. Okay, it's 4 in the morning. What are you doing awake then? Are you already awake or still awake? Oh yeah, Venom is definitely not the only champion, but Venom can do it and it's very annoying. Venom has like very imposing, aggressive kind of like character model and AI. Oh yeah, they didn't start with the crappy ones from get-go. You know, like when they added 6 stars at first, like the best 2 champions that they added were, I think, Angela and Yondu. Those are 2 best 6 stars you could get initially. And we did have champions, I think, like Blade at a time and like a bunch of other good champions. Just woke up? Well, at least that. At least you're not staying up stupid late. Hey, gonna need nerf? Why? What's up, Zia? Good morning. How come you're going for Psycho? Any good? I think he's gonna be good on defense, and I do think he's gonna have like niche uses, kind of like Doc Ock. So let me put it this way: if I'm wrong and he's not used for anything anywhere by anyone, well, it's fair enough. It's a 5-star that I can pick up with relatively low effort because his arena isn't gonna be too high, and why not? And if he's useful, and I'm right, I'd rather be in the group of people that has Psychoman than doesn't. So why not grind for him? Yes, I watched episode 6 of WandaVision, but we're not spoiling it till Monday. You rank up 6-star T-Rex? No. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to. I would if my alliance made me to, but I wouldn't want to. When I got Ghost, is still gonna be really useful. Yeah, I'm sure Ghost is still crazy good. But I also think slowly that crazy good has become from insane to crazy good. I was walking on a frozen lake yesterday. I lost snow, but holy, is it painful. Why is it painful? Was it time? It's 9:16 a.m. Novel videos. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. If you like the video so much, then why don't you tell your alliance mates to hit that subscribe button, and why don't you leave a like on the video? I'm just saying, it's free. It'll be very helpful. Right. Also, guys, remember,
Don't be rude.
do I think some champions need nerf? No. No. Okay, so if any champions in this game need nerfs, then it's quite obviously Ghost and Quake. But I don't think any champion is that busted at the moment game ranking. Quake is getting the biggest nerf of all. He's not getting released as 6-star. There is no bigger nerf Kabam can do to Quake. That's the ultimate thing. Eventually, eventually, same thing with Quake is gonna happen. What happened to Scarlet Witch? Scarlet Witch was the top champion, but since she didn't get released as a 5-star, nobody cares about Scarlet Witch. Even though obviously she would have gotten overtaken by other champions and yada yada yada. But fact of the matter is, you can't compete with other champions if you don't exist in that rarity. And not releasing Quake as a 6-star is the ultimate biggest nerf you can do to a champion. Don't need to change anything. It's just not gonna be there. Yeah, I know, Shastri. One guy that dislikes my streams is my biggest follower. I know, he's on point. You must appreciate his timekeeping skills. Best way to get ISO? Well, there is that 436 Venom boss that you can go and beat and kill repeatedly. But overall, the best way to get ISO probably is grind arenas and open as many crystals as you can. What's up, Matt Murdoch? How are you doing? Yes, I am quite salty there, Dopital. Blade should be a 6-star champion by now, for sure. Currently going through the process of farming 2000 potions for Abyss because I'm using rank 3 Morningstar instead of Aegon. Now 1250 so far. I really... Well, that is more dedication than I would be capable of, I think. But hey, good luck and good job, Taz. That's fair, Cara, but I suppose it's fair. I don't know. Up Aetherwall. Whoops. Oh, right. I actually can make this stream a bit more interesting for you guys. Now we should have a fighting sound effect. Are they gonna add 6-star arena? Eventually they kind of have to. Would a damage increase of a degree of Molman? Yeah. He really, I think, just needs that number tweak. If he had better numbers, then he'd be a very good champion. Oh, I'd make a ton of changes Act 6. First two things I'd do, I'd get rid of class gates and the 5-star requirement. I would add a similar node that we have in Act 6, where 5 and 6-star champions get like attack bonus maybe or whatever. Or something, but yeah, I'd let 4-star champions in there and I'd remove the class gates of 6.2. And in the 6.3, I'd get rid of those special boosts. And on every single lane that those special boosts were quote-unquote meant for, I'd simply add that boost as a node. But yeah, and obviously there's a lot of individual fight changes that will happen. So the Hector tried Morningstar against the Collector, but never thought broad guillotine 2099. Well, let me know how it goes for you, my friend. Yeah, what's up, Legacy Lion? Hey, you know what, Legacy Lion?
Give me your fucking money! Hello, motherfucker.
No, I mean, like, again, I am in a good position when it comes to this game and my roster, and I did have the answers I needed for that Mr. Sinister, so no, I think I just used the Heimdall synergy thing in Quake, and that was easy. So Mr. Sinister wasn't like tough thing. I don't think I like ever used a revive on him or something. Or if I did, then maybe one. But I don't think I did. I did feel the pain of Champion at first though, because he was bugged. Oh yeah, you guys are shooting it up, my friend. You guys are shooting it up. Good luck in the upcoming war. I think you guys are up against ISO 8 now. Maybe this is a season new nation claims the throne. I like doing this with Punisher. And you can do this for quite a while after the buff. Which is one of the reasons why I kind of want Punisher. Yeah, I know. This month we need so much energy, man. We need so much energy. Yeah, I know. Kabama queues next month. They underestimate the power of whales. So I needed 6 Cosmic 6 stones. And I popped 20 crystals and got 0 Cosmic 6 stones. Now that's the typical Kabam experience, my friend. That's very common. Well, he's not really that hard, to be honest. The thing that got me at first was, well, I didn't know the fight quite well, so that's the biggest thing. You need to know and read it properly. But also at first he was bugged, and it was quite literally impossible to kill him at times because he just regained his indestructibility and you couldn't kill him. That's why he whooped my ass, because of the bug, not because he's that hard. I don't think he's that hard of a fight. What's up, Faith? How are you doing? I do not have access to 7.2 beta. Yeah, I was one of the first 20 people in the world to explore Abyss. I think it took me about 4 days or something. It was 3 or 4 days. Because I think I did 2 paths in 1 day and then every day like a path or something like that. Okay, so who wants to hear the... I placed first 300? Fair enough. Hey, Legacy Lion, I have something special for you. Now, first of all, I want to ask everybody to make sure that there are no kids in near vicinity. If you are under age of, let's say, 16, parental advisory is advised, because I do not wish any kids subjected to what is about to follow. But Legacy Lion, this one is special for you.
You dirty, stuck-up, sadistic, shit-eating, cock-sucking, butt-fucking, penis-smelling, crotch-grabbing, ball-licking, semen-drinking, dog-raping, Nazi-loving, child-touching, cow-humping, perverted, spineless, heartless, mindless, dickless, testicle-choking, urine-gargling, jerk-offing, horse-face, sheep-fondling, toilet-kissing, self-centered, feces-puking, dildo-shoving, snot-spitting, crap-gathering, big-nose, monkey-slapping, bastard-screwing, bean-shitting, fart-knocking, sack-busting, splooge-tasting, bear-blowing, head-swallowing, bitch-snatching, hand-jobbing, donkey-caressing, mucus-spewing, anal-plugging, hole-grabbing, uncircumcised, sewer-sipping, whoremongering, piss-swimming, midget-munching, douchebag, home-biting, carnivorous, mail-order prostituting asshole! You just couldn't let me get to it first, could you? You just had to steal my thunder. So it seems that the angry video game nerd has officially become the irate gamer to my incredible genius. Okay, alright. That was too...
How to get Weapon X? You need to do Act 6. Well, you need to act now if you want to still get Weapon X. You need to do Act 7 Legend Run. Can I find this on Spotify? I don't know, but I can probably get a link for this. Copy. Yeah, I have copied this to clipboard, so here's a link to that SoundCloud clip. Why? I don't know, Bluetooth. I didn't write it. I don't know why. Uncircumcised, isn't it? So. But yeah. Anyways, that should be a link to that soundbite, so you guys can spread the love, so to speak. Spy 65, 6200 Doom enough for champion was? Well, yeah, should be. Why not? Shastri, should be. Hey, what's up, Red? How am I doing? But yeah, Wolf. I don't know if you... It's called Nostalgia Critic Insult. If you want to look for it on like Spotify or something else. Either way, how's everybody doing? You feel a slight bit dirtier after that soundbite? Probably do. I think every time I play that clip I lose like 10 viewers. Probably should stop. Have I watched Friends? Of course. Of course I have watched Friends. Report channel? For what? Did my colored? I don't understand colored turn now. But hey. Is it a good thing? 6-star cable with Apox energy. Yes. Here's the thing. I would have ranked up my cable already if I had a 6-star APOC. I don't want to be in a situation where I have like a 6-star side piece champion, like a 6-star side chick, and the main champion, the main babe is a 5-star. So if I get a 6-star Apocalypse, quite likely that at some point I will rank up the cable as well. But without a 6-star Apocalypse, I don't want to rank up cable. After that soundbite, I feel horrible, but at the same time, I laugh so much. Yeah, that's kind of the point. I mean, it is like, for all its downsides and flaws, it is quite an impressive soundbite. You know what I mean? Oh, come on! No. There you go. But I like that soundbite. I like. You can feel the passion in it, and like, I just feel impressed by it. Like, what would you do if somebody like at work swore you out like that? Imagine you like mess up something at work and do something wrong, and like your boss comes or your colleague comes and just goes at you like that. Yeah, you'd of course be mad. But at the same time, you'd be impressed. Yeah, I pulled this 6-star Cosmic Ghost. He's dupes at rank 3. He's good for X-star in a particular path. There are some. I think there's a Cosmic Teutonia Stones path that he's very good at. And a few others, but he's not the most practical. He's gonna be good in some places, but he's not the best pretty much anywhere, I think. I'd get fired, there's no way I could keep straight face. I know, right? But yeah, I swore out some people and now I lost like 10 viewers immediately. Which is a lot for these morning streams, because they're never popular. But it's fine. And it was totally worth it. And if somebody is so sensitive, then that probably shouldn't be in this stream. Assuming you're a Supreme Magical Man, think who will be more useful for 6.1? 6.1 specifically, Probably Magic. Most underrated champion in the game? I don't know. Nitrous is up there. Most underrated champion. I really don't know. Hey, wait, 51 minutes. Yeah, I know. I know. It is what it is. Cyclops Red's underrated. Yeah, sure. Why is Monster Mash Master so easy? What do you mean? Monster Mash Master? Huh? Don't quite understand you, Mr. Bell. Oh yeah, Mr. Fantastic is criminally underrated, I agree. Mr. Fantastic is so good, but he's so underrated. I hate, like, when I have Nitrous synergy and I start in this armor up phase, it just feels like such a colossal waste. Taskmaster is very underrated as well, yeah. Oh, it's so easy, so any new player can do it. The rewards are also kind of tuned that every player has some sort of value in it. And it's not progression based. That's why it's so easy. Like if you have a regular side quest, like go to your, what is it this time, Deadpool's thing, right? Go to the hardest difficulty that has been specifically tuned for your progression level, and then go to the easiest difficulty, which is for beginners. And the other side quest, this new one, Lunar whatever side quest, doesn't have difficulty levels, so they have to make it so that pretty much everybody can do it. Rank 3 Ghosted 2? Both. Which one first depends on what you want to do next. Right. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, now I am semi-permanent arena resident, so there is a chance you will fight my team. Allow myself some greater lunar crystals. I actually haven't opened like pretty much any of them. I haven't opened any of those romance calves. I haven't opened any of the lunar things. There's a... Ooh, that's annoying. Yeah. I'm probably gonna do like a bigger-ish opening towards the end of the month. But it'll be cut off for Psycho. I have a feeling he's gonna go low 40s, maybe high 30s. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go high at all, because he didn't have a big yellow number. Tab difficulty? It didn't feel hard, but it did feel significantly more annoying than previous one. So. Mr. Fantastic does need a dupe. And what it does is, for each careful study passive debuff that you have an opponent, which is like when they throw 3 special attacks in a row, or yeah, you gain significant increase in power gain range. So it is actually very important. I'll show you now. Will you only buff in April? Who knows? You see, Mr. Fantastic offensive combat rate is increased by 50% for each careful study passive on the opponent, and 50% is a very big increase, so you get your special attacks much quicker. Also, Mr. Fantastic gains an additional flat 20% chance to evade any unblockable attack. This increased by 3% every time opponent starts an unblockable hit, capped at 50%. There we go. So you have higher evade chance, which is whatever, but that power gain increase is very good. What's up, Valentino, hey? How are you doing? How goes the grind? Slowly but surely, as the grind should. Warlock is the best because he's considered one of them. Warlock. Warlock is a great champion. And actually, Warlock, have you seen my rank 3 Warlock video? I think I dropped like 50 or 70k heavy attacks with him. He can put up big yellow numbers. If you know how. Just saying. Just saying. There is a chance. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there. Going season after Angela, Black Panther and Mouse. Well, we know that, first of all, next month we get 4. It's not just Angela. It's gonna be more. We have confirmation that Black Panther Classic and Miles Morales are both getting buffs as well, but we do not have any set dates on them. They might not be next, they might come together, or they might come in separate. Only thing that we know is that Black Panther Classic, Angela, and Miles Morales are getting buffs. And only one that we know for sure is next month is Angela. Ooh. Yeah, my last feature, DLX, has been my last feature, like, okay, so Killmonger is definitely not a great pull from the featured 6-star. It's not bad, but it's not great. And my last featured 6-star was freaking Green Goblin. Sig 100 Green Goblin. Howard the Duck needs a buff, yes. Do you think they should change Psycho Man's animations? Because they should tone them down a bit, I think. Yeah, I think they should. I think putting up a warning and kind of like saying, if your head starts hurting while you play Psycho Man, stop playing is not good enough. They should actually do something. They're rushing buffs instead of quality buffs. Well, we'll see how it works out. It's too early to kind of like say on the trends completely. But maybe, we'll see. Oh yeah, Thor Rags would be a great champion to buff. But this Mr. Fantastic makes stuns last insanely long on limber nodes. That was a bug, and it should not be working anymore. There was a bug and it should not be working anymore. Good thing is, yeah, that is Aetherwolf, that you can put up big yellow numbers even with dots and cow nodes. That makes Cow Quest significantly more appealing than it would be otherwise. I agree, Aetherwolf. Only problem with Mr. Fantastic is he hits as hard as pre-buff. No, actually, Mr. Fantastic can hit harder, man. Like, are you kidding me? Pre-buff Terex damage is nowhere close to the damage of Mr. Fantastic. Have you seen any of my Mr. Fantastic videos? He can put on the pain. I think they should have an option in settings to remove flashing animations. Yeah, something like that, or kind of like scale them down. Looking at my condition, it is bad, maybe not as bad as Goblin, but still, as this meant almost nothing, don't have access to top rewards. Well, what's the best thing I can say? There is always going to be shitty pulls. If you can't deal with crappy crystal openings, then this game's definitely not for you. Because in this game there will always be more and less desired champions, and Killmonger objectively is not even a bad champion. If you don't spend, you have no access to top tier AQ, AW rewards, you shouldn't be opening feature crystal. Why would you? Open the basic ones. Eventually those champions in like 40 days are gonna get in the basics. If you want, save up and all that. But you should not be opening feature crystal. If a bad feature crystal opening causes you this much grief, then just don't do it. It's easy to dream and get excited. heck, I have opened 20 plus featured 6 stars and I don't have Cosmic Ghost Rider Apocalypse. If it's, yeah, you shouldn't be opening featured crystals then. Stop grousing, how are you doing? My 6-star Killmonger is 680. I think mine as well. By the way. 2 solid buffs should be sufficient for a month? Yes, I agree. 2 solid buffs. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like 4 smaller ones or 2 overhauls. I've been getting a shot back on everybody. Like, man, you're not alone. Like, you have seen every single opening that I have had, like, in really long time. Sometimes you get lucky, but most of the time, you just get shot on. That's the game. If you can't deal with it, perhaps you should not be playing it. But just know for a fact, nothing I can say right now will change the fact that more than likely, you'll get shot on again, and a lot. And if this is how it makes you feel, and if you are that angry about it, you probably shouldn't be doing it yourself. Took my Gambit rank 5 a couple months ago, seemed like I was becoming more and more valuable since I Pyramid X. I don't know, I'm not the biggest Gambit fan, but hey, let me know how he's working out for you, Taz. Even the buff to Ragnarok, they should also change his character design. Yeah, man. Oh, Hank, please. Please, I hate the way he looks. I just maxed out Cap America 4-star somehow. You mean Cap America Infinity War? Probably. He's very good, man. I'm at the point where I just laugh and I get trash ball. Well, I do get upset, but I understand that that's how this game's played when I pull something trash. They explored Act 5 yesterday after beating 6.2 boss last week and pulled the 6-star guilty in 2099 from Awakening Demons. Nice, man. Congratulations. Seems like you're having time for your life. So nice. Good job, Rocket. What's up, Osman? How are you doing? Ouija says, please see my last comment. I'm trying. You guys got very talkative. Where's Ouija's last comment? Lol, first clear Professor X or Aegon, both rank 5 too, and how much units? Aegon is gonna be easier. I'd go with Aegon. Professor X can do it very well, but Aegon's gonna be cheaper and easier, I think. How many units? Depends on how well you play. You can do it completely unit free if you play well, or you might need 1,000 or 2,000 units if you don't. So I can't answer that one for you. Killmonger is great for KBQ, yes. He'll be in chat on back around for both 5 and 6 are featured. Sucks, so stop opening features for a while. But yeah, you're gonna keep on getting shot on. Nothing's ever going to change. Yeah, Cable is worth it if you have APOC. Got my CGR from my second feature, 600, and then duped him. Well, congratulations, Valentino. Is Mr. Fantastic of any use on Awakened? Yes. I do think he's of plenty of use on Awakened as well. And obviously pre-fights and stuff. Mainly, but still. I'm really close to farm another 5-star crystal. Do I go for dual class or basic? My team is 6-star Domino Man thing. Ronin also rank 3 on Awakened. I'd probably go for basics first, unless there's something that you really want. I'd probably go for basics. Bad pulls are not bothering me as much as 10 tier 5 basics and 15 tier 12 sitting in overflow. Well, I get it. And I can't say like, oh, I'm so sorry for you, and I can try and sympathize my best, but that's not gonna help you. If you want an actual helpful advice, all of that. So being salty, perhaps lower your bar a bit. The reason why you have 15 to 12 is because you don't think the champions you have right now are worth it. Look at that Killmonger. Was it a Killmonger dupe? You can easily take Killmonger to rank 2, and he will be well worth the investment. He's good for Cav EQ, he can be good on defense, and he can do plenty of interesting things on offense as well. The fact that you were so outraged by Killmonger tells me that you don't think he's a good champion. I do. He is a champion I consider taking up to rank 3 with having significantly broader roster than you. So that's another thing. You want always the perfect champion. But maybe lower your bar a bit and look at good champions for what they are. Good champion. You're not gonna get everything you want in this game or in life. You better get used to it. And you work with what you have rather than what you want to have. I don't have as much money or whatever as I'd like. My channel doesn't have as many subscribers that I have. Stream is currently filled with 46 viewers instead of 460 viewers. But I don't bitch about it. I work and I enjoy my time doing so. And eventually, if I work very hard, I'm gonna get to the point where I have 400 viewers this day. Hopefully. And eventually, if you keep on playing, you're gonna get to the point where you want your apocalypse. But whilst you're there, just work with what you have. Have an Elsa and Gwen, which is better to use. Which Gwen? Sorry. Yeah, which Gwen? Spider Gwen or Gwenpool or... I don't know. Probably Elsa. I missed a bunch of comments and I don't think I'm capable of quite catching up, so... I think I'm gonna... Okay, let's try it. What do you think when we will see 6-star dual class crystals? Not for a year or two. I need someone who can really help me in Act 5. And what are your options there? RNG is part of the game, exactly. It's unfortunate, but it's also what keeps us playing. If we would get every single champion immediately, the game would be boring. Gambit's cool, just very reliant on a high rank emo, really quick access to utility, heals a lot from bleeds, plus just party special one with active prowess lob. I can see that, but I don't think he's quite the champion for me. What is the best Roman synergy according to you? It's probably Human Torch with Medusa or Colossus with Domino. You are making... Who is making who nostalgic there? Blade's great. Yes, Blade is very good for Act 5. When do you think we will see... I answered that one. I don't think we will see 6-star dual class crystals for at least a year. Okay. Let's move on. And it seems that my great motivational speech has wardened off some more people once again. Either way, I'll just carry on. I'm off. Alright. See ya. Hey, Zero.
Bye, Felicia.
Alright, so I still have some 225k battle chips. Oh. 225k battle chips. And I still have a whole bunch of 6 stars to go through, so we need to speed this thing up. I don't know, man. I can't tell future. Your guess is as good as mine. My guess would be that we're gonna get a key to the next level of progression at end of Act 7. That's how it historically typically has been, that end of each act has signaled an entry in new progression level. Finishing Act 4, exploring is 100% gave you your first rank 4. Finishing Act 5 gave you your first rank 5. Finishing Act 6 kind of somewhat gave you your first rank 3 6 star. So it should be that end of Act 7 should let you access your first rank 4 6 star. Everyone got the low ones. A few it's complicated. Well, apparently nothing is complicated then. some people just don't like to hear the truth. They just want you to agree with them. Yeah, I know. Which is the reason why I will never have like a big channel or following. Because I don't care. No, I mean I do care about growing that. Because I am not willing to step over some lines. Like, I'm not willing to completely pretend that I'm getting sucked off under the table every time I pull a good champion. Oh my fucking god, yeah, I can't believe this is insane. Oh my god. Like, I watch those openings and it's like, unsubscribe. Or I just don't watch crystal openings because of reasons like that. And also because I like speaking my mind. But either way, all is well. I'm perfectly content. Actually, there is a big video coming quite soon, guys. It's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a very big video. Well, actually, it's probably not gonna be very big, but it's gonna be an important video for me. I'll probably record it tomorrow. What's up, Clash? How are you doing? Mr. Clown? Flashing Clown? I can tell when you're really happy by your facial expressions, when you realize Mallman could be a beast or something. Streamlabs format was well. Possible, yeah, I think that kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. Well, there's no romance in between them anymore. Also, Mr. Fantastic has like 8 synergies. It's like literally impossible to have any more. Like, you know? You get me? You baguette me? Like, they don't have romance synergy because they don't have available synergy slots. Rightio. 31.2 million. How many? What score are we gonna finish on today's stream? What do you think, guys? Started at like 25 million, using only 6 stars. Kind of cool that I can grind for these things using only 6 stars. It means I have to invest like 4 hours a day. Ironically, invisible women and human touch have romance synergy. Some Lannister stuff. Well, it's not romance with each other though, but... Or do they have romance with it? No, they don't. Do they? No, they don't. But hey, you know, who are we to judge? As Elon Musk once said on Joe Rogan's podcast, love is the answer. What things got messed up? What got messed up? Haha. Mr. Sinister had the potential to be a good champion as well. Your 6-star grind demoralizes me. I think. Why did it demoralize you? What did I do to you, my friend? I'm just casually grinding a bit, and it's quite enjoyable, I must admit. Yes, I will. To be honest, I'm not too interested in this one. I'll watch it, but that's the best way to explain this one. Let me explain this the best I can. I think Usman I can appreciate him as an athlete, but he's boring as fuck fighter, worse on a mic, and has no personality, or more specifically, has 17 fake personalities. And I don't like him at all, as a person, outside of the cage. Inside of the cage, he has boring, jock-sniffing fight style with hardly a finish, and it's not exciting. So I can appreciate that he's very good at what he does, but every single fight he steps in the cage, in the octagon, I hope somebody knocks his lights off, because I don't want to see any more fights with him ever. Shit, it's boring, and he's the worst thing for welterweight division in years. Yeah, he might be a good champion, paper. He just has completely killed my interest in that division. And yeah, I hope he gets his light switched off. And when it comes to Burns, Burns is kind of like goody two-shoes guy that I'm also not too invested in. So don't think it's very kind of like cool fight thing. I do think Usman's gonna win, but I do hope Burns knocks his lights out, and then Burns is a champion, and then Burns gets knocked out. Effectively, I want both of them out of title picture. But I think the best possible scenario of that happening is if Burns wins against Usman, and then Burns gets messed up. No Human Torch, and I'm invisible, don't have romance energy. Oh, the guy photos up. Okay, fair enough. Do you watch One Division? Yes, I do. Do you watch anime? Yes, I do. Exactly, you're casually grinding your 6 stars, and I'm here using 5 stars for hours. Takes forever to get 65 million. Well, I'm not gonna get 65 million. I'm probably gonna end up at like 56 million. So I don't think 65 million is needed. But, hey, good job. Good luck on your grind. The game's so messed up right now. Oh yeah, the game is really messed up. Venom starts with series card. Yeah, I know. There is so many things going wrong with the game. And we can focus on that. Or we can focus on the fact that there are many things that work in this game, and considering it's Kabam we're talking to, it's quite an achievement. Look at it, I was able to complete this fight. Yeah, the game is messed up, my friend. The bigger the game gets, I don't think this is a fight that will ever win. This entire game, in my mind, is kind of like a building that's on fire, and Kabam is like a bunch of firefighters that are desperately trying to put out the fires, but they have been doing it has been happening for like 6 years. The building has been burning for 6 years. Imagine like infinite building that's burning whilst getting built at the same time, and there are firefighters trying to put out the fires for years. And that's kind of like the circle of MCOC. There is new stuff being built consistently whilst everything else is burning. There are people frantically trying to fix that shit, but as they put out a fire, if they can, then the new stuff that just got built is catching fire. That's my mental image of Kabam in this game. Started watching Attack on Titan yesterday. I already watched the whole season. Actually, Attack on Titan is one of the animes that I have skipped. I don't know why it didn't speak to me. Well, Colby against Usman was a good fight, yes, but overall, you know what I mean. I just want him gone. I really don't care who does it. I want some, again, like Gilbert Burns against Usman. I don't care who beats Usman. I don't want Burns to win, I just want Usman to lose. And then I want somebody interesting get the belt and kick some shit up. You know what I mean? The one dislikes the guy who actually designed Psychoman, but how do you call him a noodle? Oh, he is noodly. I didn't just call him a noodle. If you can appreciate something, guys. If you can appreciate something, Oh, it's not here. Then when you look at the thumbnail, there are the neon noodle things. Oh, I felt quite proud when I found them, and I was like, oh, this is gonna fit in so good. Oh, come on, really? Parry? A parry? A parry? Complete 541, 543 to the end. Unexpectedly, 5-star rank 3 Sentinel is doing almost everything. Yeah, Sentinel is so underrated, man. To be fair, it's more about kebab crashes than anyone else. The constant reloads break concentration. That too, but there is plenty of other issues. It is a bit depressing, but very interesting. I don't know. I didn't like it too much. Does anybody know if the next... Well, has there been any semi-recent releases of Overlord anime? I really, really love that one, man. It was so funny. Hey, what's up, Arrow? How are you doing? And Bell. What about Laura? What's up? What's up?
NANI?
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh. Okay, finally. Forgot to tell you, took my Duke Sentinel rank 3 like 2 weeks ago. The new cavalry EQ benefits him quite well, dealing 50k heavies like Coloss. Noise, my friend. Happy. I think that's a very good decision. Sentinel is also one of those champions that, like, currently my next tech rank 3 is gonna be Sentinel or Hulkbuster. I do how both of them do, and yeah, that's more than likely who am I gonna rank next. Rotate background music, perhaps. And just no. Well, here's the thing: it's always a very, very hard thing because YouTube is the worst for copyright infringement. And there are so many songs that say they are copyright, well, free, and they're free to use or whatever. And then I do a stream, and then an hour, a day, a week, or a month later, like, when I use my previous playlist, I think pretty much every second stream has been flagged up for some bit. It's not even the entire song, it's like segments of song. The way YouTube works, I have had my streams demonetized for playing that Are You Entertained Gladiator soundbite on my soundboard. Like, you guys remember that Are You Not Entertained from Gladiator that I played? I got that soundbite.
Shut up and take my money.
Tavsus $4.99. The R3 Sentinel and his awakening decision was largely due to your shout-outs, my own nostalgia, and my personal experience. So thanks a lot.
You're welcome, Taz, and I'm glad it's working out for you. But yeah, what I wanted to say. So that little soundbite that lasts 3 seconds, got my stream flagged up for copyright, and the entire stream gets demonetized instantly for that 3-second soundbite. So currently I have this background music and it works. It doesn't in itself get flagged, so I don't really think I'm gonna change. Maybe I think there are a couple of few more LC's friends that I can try out, but I have to be very, very careful whenever I do anything relating to music. There is a bigger chance, I think, that I'm going to be streaming without any music in the future than that I'm going to keep changing it. But thank you very much, Taz. I appreciate it. Is willpower worth all 3 levels? Well, yes, if you play Suicide Masteries. If I didn't have Suicide Masteries, I'd probably just run the 1 point willpower. And yes, the Lunar side quest is very decent for units. I agree. I very much like that side quest. It's just a quick auto fight thing that lets you get some units. Roy Tio. Okay, let's go. So yeah, when it comes to background music and music in general on YouTube, it's just an absolute nightmare. Again, like, for bleep's sake, are you not entertained soundbite? 3 seconds. And somehow it's copyrighted. And thing is, the way I use it, right, it would still constitute to fair use content. But Baga Jams, who is also is. Oh yeah, you can message me their links on Discord and I can take a look, I suppose. Discord online, just drop me a message, Lawrence. Strong 5 Magilly 2099. Can she do easy path of LOL? Yes. Yes, she can. Actually, maybe I should do an easy path of Labyrinth with Gilly. I don't think I have. Have I? I have done so many Labyrinth paths I really don't remember with who I have or haven't, but if I haven't done one with Gilly in 2099, it might be worth giving it a whip. Can you get 30% boost without paying money? Yes. 30% boost without paying money. Qualier event quest. When you complete it, there is a 3000 unit offer that has like 10 energy refills, 10 of these 300% boost, some revives, some heals, quite high level, decent value in them as well, and like 10,000 or 15,000 5-star shards and 5,000 6-star shards and like 5 Kamala crystals. That offer is worth it if you need the boosts and or potions, because it also has half a 6-star crystal and stuff like that. So yeah, you just need to grind 3,000 units throughout the month and then buy that bundle for 3,000 units and you're gonna have 10 of the 30% boost. You did do a Sorcerer Supreme and Gilly lol. Okay, good. Thank you. 32 million already. How long ago did you start? Well, I start. You mean the stream? 1 hour and 40 minutes ago. 1 hour and 40 minutes ago. Oh yeah, I forgot about that stream. By the way, what? By the way, what? Oh, you jerk. You jerk. I hate when they have synergies, these synergies especially. Nothing. Alright, okay. Fine. Nothing it is then. I'll send both their SoundCloud links to you online. ID. Okay. Hung Cabbage. It's a nice line ID, but thanks. I'll check them in midday afternoon. After the stream, I'll probably end up popping to the store because I haven't been to shop pretty much for most of the week, and you know, fridge is empty. My girlfriend has stolen all my coffee, so I had no proper coffee this morning, and there are humanitarian crises that need to be sorted. So I need to go and do some shopping. Seeing TFIB in exploration sounds like when I play the game right now, I have TFIB in overflow vast majority of the time. I don't think I have any in there currently, because I just did some rank ups, but vast majority of the time you do have TFIB in overflow. Interesting, might consider next month's cav deal. This month was my first full cav 100%. Well, you get that offer when you complete it, and I personally bought it as well for myself. I grinded the units, and I spent 3,000 of my grinded units for that offer to get all of the boosts and stuff. So yeah, I don't think it's worth to buy it every month, because you're just gonna have too many resources for most time. But I have many alliance mates who specifically buy that offer every month because it is objectively the best and cheapest way how to get the 30% boost. Because only other kind of like semi-regular frequent way how to get those 30% boosts is early access bundles, where they put 3 boosts in a $50 bundle and you can buy 2 of them, so you get 6 boosts that way, but you have to pay $100 for it. So yeah, at least this way you don't actually have to use money and you can just buy the offer with units. Yeah, if you can use the items before they expire, it's such a great offer, man. Think about it. How many units Kabam typically charges for half a 6-star crystal? Like 5,000 units, 5,000 6-star shards. And there's like 5 camp crystals and some 5-star shards as well, I think, and a ton of potions and revives and some team revives and boosts and refills. So yeah, I think it's well worth it. Changed my name for no reason. Well, there was some reason. A whim is a reason if you did it on a whim, or just kind of like, why not? Meth Panda never sleeps. Hey, what's up, Meth Panda? I was tempted to buy the offer with a saving for 100% of this. Well, that's fair, but I think it's a good offer to get. I know willpower doesn't adjust for modify health. Yeah, I know. But again, it would be annoying if it did, and like Alliance War. Like if you're up against boss and boss heals 10 times more from willpower than it does now. Like, you know, I remember when willpower adjusted for modified health, and Alliance War was a nightmare with any champion that debuffs. It in fact was one of the requirements that your champion doesn't debuff the opponent, otherwise it just healed awfully hard. Well, as it just restarting the game brings the missing sim charge back, so it's not that. Ah, nice. I think I had heard something about it, but I had never tried. Honestly, I had very little to no problems with that whole persistent charge thing, so I'm not quite on top of it. But hey, if it works for you, then it's very nice. But yeah, I remember back in the olden days when you like put 2 debuffs on. Because back in the days you also got like doubled healing if you had, let's say, 2 bleeds on you. Counted it as 2 debuffs, not 1, like it does now. So back in days when, and there was no despair. So back in days, like, you put 2 or 3 bleeds on the opponent boss, and the boss just heals crap load of health, like back up to full health in like 10 seconds, and you're like, well, fantastic. So there were literally many fights that were close to impossible with any champions that debuff. So yeah, no, I know it's annoying that it doesn't adjust for like boosts and stuff, but if the choice is in between losing more health when you're boosted or opponents healing so much more in Alliance War, I think I'd go with I'll take my losses, you know? I'll take my losses and be done with it. Back then, suicides were. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was so good. You could heal like 10% of your health every start of the fight, and you were healing. Yeah, man, it was so good, man. When willpower was more powerful, suicide masteries were effectively healing masteries. Suicides were anti-suicide masteries. They were vitality masteries. Okay, Katie, would you quit the game if your girlfriend says that she doesn't give that you don't give her enough time? First of all, let me tell you something. Do not ever let anybody in your life conduct their conduct with you in form of ultimatum. Whoever gives you an ultimatum, either you do this or I do that, has lost the moral standing in my eyes. Because that's a shortcut. If you want to modify somebody's behavior or you want them to act differently, you need to talk about it, you need to outweigh, you make sure that they understand why they should change their behavior rather than physically forcing them. Second of all, my girlfriend would never do that. Third of all, if she would say that I don't give her enough time, I would give her more time. It would not exclusively mean that I have to put the game. But it's very, very important that from this stream forward, you specifically need help. Understand that any person who gives you ultimatums is not a good person. Or at the very least, is not conducting themselves properly. Because that's weak shit. That's a shortcut. That's a cheat code. That's the if you don't pay me, I'm gonna nuke everybody kind of solution. Do you understand what I mean? Do you remember when OG Capmarl had the Moha? Yeah, I do remember that. There were many icons that were changed. Storm had a different icon, I think Rhino had a different icon as well. And so you see best friend quit because his girlfriend said that. Well, first of all, don't think his girlfriend is a very good human being, and I don't think your MCOC best friend has a spine. Ultimately, there's absolutely nothing wrong if you want to stop playing the game. But that's perfectly normal. You get bored or these things. But there is a lot of inherently wrong things of doing it because somebody else told you to. So yeah, unfortunately, your MCOC best friend has no spine. I love you. Thank you. They're basically saying don't let people control. Yeah, no, well, you can let people control you if they are able to control you with argument. If you talk about what you should or shouldn't do, and you have a discussion, and they're right and you're wrong, or they present themselves better, and ultimately you see that doing whatever they suggest would have bigger benefit, of course you can let other people advise you, quote unquote, let's say control you, but you have to do it voluntarily. It can never come in form of ultimatums in anything in your life. If there is somebody in your life that says you do that or I'm gonna do this, run away from that person. Stay the fuck away. Okay, maybe not initially, just tell them not to do that, but and whatever, try to reason it through with them. But if they insist on that kind of behavior, it is a pattern. Let's say if you're in a relationship with girlfriend and your girlfriend consistently gives you ultimatums, fucking dump the bitch immediately. Trust me, it's only gonna get worse. People who are not able to achieve their goals without behaving that way, first of all, are dumb. They don't have the mental capacity to argue or reason and convince people. And second of all, if anybody thinks that they have higher authority over your life than you do over your own, they're just wrong and they're not good people. Don't let anybody control you that way. How many points? I don't know. I just grind out my 6 stars twice a day. That's all I do for these arenas. Where I'm gonna end up, that's where I'm gonna end up. Probably in like 50, low 50s or something. Somewhere in low 50s. Nicely put, wise words, thank you. So far I have had to quit the news variant and waste all of my research twice now. The damn biohazard Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. You just need to practice. Only thing that's tricky about that guy is he's like level 1 animation. Follow up, I showed this to my mom. Now I'm grounded, thanks. Your mother is your mother. Don't be a smartass. That's another valuable life lesson. Don't be a fucking smartass. I'm talking when you are in a relationship on equal footing. Respect your parents. That should go without saying. And your relationship with your parents is completely different to your relationship with your peers. Okay, so Null handles the bio perfectly. Yeah, it's Omega is like pretty much perfect for it. I've been playing this game for so long and still my highest rarity of Quake is 2. Ouch, how can that be though? How can that be? Another follow-up, well done, Hitty. I'm sure you're gonna work things through. Yeah, mothers always get the random roll reversal node. For sure. Is a 5th point in MD useful? I think it is. I absolutely love it. And if I run Mystic Dispersion, it's pretty much 5 or nothing. It does give you significantly more power. And the truth of the matter is, and where it is most useful. It's most useful in matchups where MD triggers are not frequent. So, most of the matchups, because most of the champions you go up against and you want to benefit from MD doesn't have 10 buffs or 8 buffs or 7 buffs you can consistently keep nullifying and feed your MD. Most champions get 1 fury, 1 armor up, stuff like that. And that the difference is very big. Right? So yeah, I do find MD5 very, very useful. And it's kind of clutch when needed the most. Like, objective, like, yeah, vast majority of the champions, they don't have access to 5 buffs at a time, or 10 buffs at a time, whatever. And if they did, yeah, it wouldn't matter. Probably 3 would be better, like, if an average champion had 5 buffs, you'd probably be best off with MD3. But, But when a champion only has... When 1 buff, 2 buffs, yes, that 5th point does help you a lot. No, hunted for. Yeah, still, it's still kind of weird though. Don't you agree? Okay, let's go. Here's my immortal abomination, my beauty. My beauty. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. The jump is big. Exactly. The jump is big. It's 50% more power. And it really does show itself in those matchups when you're working with single buff or occasional buff. So yeah, I think MD5 is 100% worth it. Anybody who says that MD5 is not worth it is probably stingy and does not want to afford it or can't afford it or whatever. But yeah, with MD5, like, obviously there are the specific matchups, let's say, like, I don't know, Morningstar against Abyss Venom the Duck, where you need that specific MD2. Or maybe in champion fight, with Voodoo or some champions, you might want MD3 something. But 95% of the scenarios, MD5 is by far the best thing. And for me, it's always either I run no Mystic Dispersion, which is when I'm playing Suicide Masteries, or I max out MD. Exactly, it can mess with certain champ rotations, like Morningstar. With Voodoo, it's actually quite alright, because with Voodoo, you activate level 1, you shoot up to level 3, you drop the level 3, and then you build up back up to level 1. It's not too bad. With Morningstar, it can mess it. MD5 is very good with Man-Thing, by the way, though. With Man-Thing, it just makes Man-Thing radioactively good. Who's my MD? Mystic Dispersion, it's a mastery. But yeah, I run pretty much always MD5. Again, that's my opinion. That's how I see things. There will be people that see things differently. Oh, look at that, a daily crystal. And I can be in front of... Haha, this is good. This is good framing, right? What are we gonna get? Okay, I'll scooch over. Let's tap it. Okay, TFR basic, right. Whatever. Good enough. Those are useful stuff. The lunar event crystals have tons of loyalty points. That's cool. I have not opened any yet. 4 greater red envelopes, 25 smaller ones. But yeah, I do think that we're done here for now. I do think that you guys have been absolutely fantastic. I think you all are awesome. But I need to go do boyfriend stuff. And yeah. That means that I'm gonna catch you guys soon. I will be streaming this afternoon. Not daily. Oh no, it's still gonna be a reading, right? But yeah, there is another stream coming later on this afternoon. I hope all of you have a fantastic and awesome Saturday. And yeah, see you soon. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information